Welcome to the U.S. Immigration Portal. Join our WhatsApp group for the latest immigration news and updates. Link is given in the description. In today's update, we are discussing the USCIS November 2024 Visa Bulletin, particularly the employment-based immigrant visa categories. So let's get started. Unfortunately, there have been no changes in the employment-based visa priority dates compared to the previous month's bulletin. Why is there no movement? The lack of movement in the employment-based immigrant visa categories can be attributed to a few key factors. One reason is the high demand for green cards in these categories, which has overwhelmed the USCIS and Department of State (DOS) processing capacities. Furthermore, there have been no additional visa numbers allocated to employment-based categories for the current fiscal year. Without an increase in visa allocations or a reduction in the backlog, priority dates for employment-based applicants will likely remain stuck, delaying the path to permanent residency for many foreign workers. Category-specific breakdown: EB1, EB2, and EB3. Let's take a look at the major employment-based categories in the November 2024 Visa Bulletin. In the EB1 category, which includes priority workers like multinational executives and individuals with extraordinary abilities, there is no forward movement for most countries. The EB2 and EB3 categories, for individuals with advanced degrees and skilled workers, also remain unchanged, continuing to face retrogression due to high demand, especially for applicants from countries like India and China, where the backlogs have been extensive for years. Implications for Indian and Chinese nationals. For applicants from India and China, the stagnation in the EB2 and EB3 categories is particularly frustrating. These countries have historically experienced severe retrogression due to the high volume of applicants. The lack of movement in November 2024 is yet another blow for Indian and Chinese nationals, some of whom have been waiting over a decade for their priority dates to become current. Unfortunately, without legislative reforms to remove per-country caps, these delays will continue to affect applicants from these nations disproportionately. What this means for future Visa Bulletin updates. Given the current state of the U.S. immigration system, many are left wondering whether we will see any positive changes in the upcoming months. As it stands, employment-based visa categories are heavily backlogged, and unless there is significant reform or a change in visa number allocations, future visa bulletins may continue to reflect no movement or minimal changes. For those affected, it is essential to remain patient and informed by regularly checking the Visa Bulletin updates, staying connected to any potential policy changes that might alleviate these delays. Strategies for applicants during backlogs. If you're an applicant waiting for your priority date to become current, there are several things you can do during this period of stagnation. First, ensure that your documents and filings remain up to date, as any delays in submitting materials to USCIS can further extend your wait. Additionally, if you are eligible, consider applying for an Employment Authorization Document, EAD, or advance parole while your green card application is pending. This allows you to work and travel, providing more flexibility during this uncertain waiting period. Staying updated with USCIS developments. The USCIS November 2024 Visa Bulletin is a reminder of the ongoing challenges facing the employment-based green card system. While there has been no movement in priority dates, it's crucial to stay informed about future updates and any potential policy changes that could affect your immigration status. At the U.S. Immigration Portal, we will continue to keep you updated on the latest news regarding USCIS developments, visa bulletins, and immigration reforms. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for real-time updates on U.S. immigration.